I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty? What you need? My niggas run the game. We ain't never leave. Counting up this money. We ain't never. What's going on, folks? Once again, you know already who I am. For those who are not following me, subscribe to my page. My name is Tay Wiggs. That's TAE_WIGGS. That's for my Twitter handle, and for my not for my Instagram, but for my YouTube subscribers, you can put King23 Tay. Follow me there. First, you know already know what I do. This is what I love. This is what I like. First, I'm reporting live from my man cave, sitting comfortable and everything. Let's talk about these game fours. We had some good game fours today. First, I want to talk about my Cleveland Cavaliers and what I witnessed yesterday. I drove from Charlotte to Atlanta to witness my Cavaliers. And by the way, I'm not from Charlotte. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. 216 Believeland, Ohio. Please stand up. Cleveland all in. That's the hashtag. The game yesterday, one thing I want to say about the Atlanta Hawks. The more and more I watch Dennis Schroeder, I get more and more respect from the point guard. The more and more I watch Jeff Teague, the more and more I lose respect from Jeff Teague. Dennis Schroeder plays with a chip on his shoulder. Jeff Teague gives up a little too easy at certain times during the course of the game. You know, when something's not going his way or he's fighting for a call, he doesn't get back on defense. He gives up on offense. He takes his time getting back down on offense so they can run the plays. I mean, he had 5 points today in 22 minutes, and he did not play none of the fourth quarter. Dennis Schroeder played all of the fourth quarter. Why? Because he was 10 from 18 from the field. B, he had 21 points. C, he was 1 for 3 from the three-point line. So, when your backup point guards come off the bench and contributing like that, and your starting guard is not giving you nothing throughout this whole series between 5, 11, in the 17 ball game here. But Dennis Schroeder is bringing it every night. I think he only had like 2 bad games. I think one game he scored 8. Another game I think he only scored like 7. He's still giving you high energy no matter how you look at it. Defensive wise, he's a game changer. And I think the team, me personally, the team responds better when he's at the point guard, when he's running the show. Jeff Teague trying to get his because Kyrie Irving is getting his on him. And Kyrie has sacrificed a lot to do what he's doing. You know, he's passing the ball more. He's almost averaging like 7.5 assists in this series. He's shooting 43% from 3-pointers this year in this series. There's nothing else that you could do. I was attending a game yesterday. I was sitting back, looking at the scoreboard. They was telling me that Paul Millsap shoots 24% from the 3-point line. I'm looking like 24% from the 3-point line, and you still shooting threes, and you was 1 for 4 from last night. And Al Horford don't shoot no better than him. It's like he shoot like 23, 25%. 15 points, and he was 1 for 5 from 3. Me personally, I think Al Horford plays the game better when he play inside, not outside. That's not your game. You got to go inside. You got to demand the ball. You got to get rebounds. Get the easy buckets. You start off strong at first, but Chris Humphries was hitting threes and playing outside in. Al Horford would just want to play outside. He want to be a shooting center. Man, if you don't get your 6'10" self in that paint and bang with them guys and get me some easy points, you're not even doing that, man. You shooting threes, and the Cavs get these long rebounds and they beat you guys down the floor for points. Steph Filosa had 16 points. I thought the rotation of him starting game 3, they did that late, and for game 4. He should have been playing. They should have been mixing him in with Kyle Korver, had 2 3-point threats on the court at the same time. Unfortunately, they didn't do that. Paul Millsap had 19 points, but he scored 15 points in the first half. Absent in the second half, because he only scored 4 points in the second half, which is terrible. So you're not going to beat a LeBron James team and a team full of shooters when one of your guys scoring 15 points in the first half to end the second half with only 4 points. It's not going to happen. And, when we went to people don't believe that you didn't go to the game. I did go to the game yesterday because they gave us these right here. And they say a true believer. I was a true believer of them going home, getting swept 4-0. I was a believer of that. Like same team, missing one person from your lineup, which was DeMary Carroll. You came with the Cavaliers came with a different team twice now in this particular series in the last 2 years, and they swept y'all. Once again, put this towel up. A true believer of getting swept. Like you see that Pac-Man sign mixing it with that Hawk. That's what the Cavaliers did. And we ate the Hawks. We ate them. I'm gonna leave this up there for you Hawks fans. Just look at this. Unacceptable. A kid was there saying he was mad that the Hawks lost. Of course he could be mad. Anybody be mad when their home team lose like that, 4-0 to the team 2 years in a row. But the thing that triggered me off, it got me a little bit pissed. His father, the father told his son, "It's okay, son. We get them next year. But since the Hawks lost, we can always cheer for the Warriors." I'm looking like, what? Cheering for the Warriors? Like, come on, man. Your team just lost. You just gonna jump ship like that? Oh, whatever. I go get you a Steph Curry jersey tomorrow so you can feel better. It ain't happening in Cleveland. We cheer for our team no matter what, win or lose situation. But anyways, let's get to them Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James, the L train, was one rebound away from a triple double, 21 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, but he had 2 steals in the block. A game changer. Kyrie Irving, 21 points and 8 helpers, aka he had 8 dimes in the block. Iman Shumpert is coming to his own in the playoffs. He had 10 points. He was 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. I'll take 50% any day as long as they fall in the end. Kevin Love is the main attraction. Kevin Love, man. What can you say? On fire. 27 points. 13 rebounds. 8 from 15 from 3. So, the crazy thing is about that, the Cavaliers were in the same play about 7 times with Kevin Love. The high screen and roll. Paul Millsap and Al Horford kept collapsing on LeBron James when he got in the paint. And LeBron James, I don't know how he zipped these passes in there. But the ball was just threading the needle, and Kevin Love was dishing them boys straight into the bottom. I think when you in the zone like that, you can't miss. You can't miss. We're the best 3-point shooting team right now in the playoffs. We made 77 3-pointers within the playoffs, which is second most in NBA history. This series right here, this second round, the Cavaliers made 15 3-pointers in game 1. Game 2, 21 3-pointers. Game 3, 25 3-pointers. And you come with game 4, you hit 16. I don't care what type of defense that the Hawks was running, trying to get the ball LeBron James' hand. Every time they double on LeBron, they was leaving either Kyrie Irving open, Shumpert open, J.R. Smith open, Shannon Fry, especially Kevin Love. They leaving him open. Then LeBron James get into the mix and hit a couple 3-6. They leave him open after a while. So when you got your team going like that, that's a good look for a city and a team trying to get a championship. And give credit to the coaching staff, because like they said, the Warriors got their lineup of depth. I think the Cavaliers got their lineup of depth too. So just a matter of time. I just want to see that happen. Cavaliers are pretty damn well, man. We just waiting for the winner of the Toronto and Miami Heat series. Both big men are missing, Valanciunas and Hassan Whiteside. Both speedy recovery to both you guys. If Kyle Lowry shot the way he did the other night against the Heat, if the Warriors, I mean not the Warriors, if the Raptors win tonight, that series might be pretty much a wrap. Winning one in Miami, then go back to Toronto and win one, which is pretty hard. But every series that Toronto played in so far been going to Game 7, so I wouldn't doubt if they go to a Game 7. But mark my words, if Toronto do win tonight and go back home and win the next night, that series might be wrapped. I want to talk about the Spurs. I watched the game this morning. Of course, I didn't get a chance to watch it last night. I watched it this morning. for those. I do have NBA League Pass. I try to keep up with all the games as possible to keep the people out there, my fans, aware of what's going on in the league. Once again, like I said, follow me at Tay Wiggs. That's on Twitter, TAE_WIGGS. And those who not subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is King, KING 23 TAE, King 23 Tay. It's not no reference to LeBron James. My last name is Ramsey. It means Pharaoh, and my favorite number is 23 because of Michael Jordan. And my name, and you know what Tay stand for, Dante. But other than that, Spurs and Thunder are tied up 2-2. So far, this has been a good series. I would think that the Warriors, the Thunder should be up 3-1. But you can't count the Spurs out. You know, you get 21 points and 6 rebounds and 4 steals from Kawhi Leonard. Like I said, the Claw, the Defensive Player of the Year. But one thing that he didn't do was that he didn't shoot the 3-ball. He was 0 for 4 from the field. You always hear me say this in my segments. When the 3-ball is not going, you got to find other ways to get to the hole or score the basket. Like I said, get to the hole or dish the ball around to just take some of that pressure off of you. Because I know he can shoot the 3 because he's one of the guys that's shooting 50 and 40 and 90. And like I said, 90% from the free throw line, 40 from the field, and 50 from 3. So, I mean, when Kawhi Leonard is not hitting threes, it's going to be a tough time to get that team going because they feed off him. That's his team, basically. LaMarcus Aldridge had 20.6 rebounds. I knew he wanted to stay consistent hitting in the between 30 and 40 points. In a while, you're going to cool off. That's with anybody. You have a hot hand, you're going to cool off. But the main thing I was shocked at, Tim Duncan was still scoreless for the first time ever in his playoff history. He played 12 minutes, but he only had 0 points. And so did Danny Green. He had 0 points too. 0 for 3 from the three-point line with 27 minutes. I can give Tim Duncan a pass because they have players that can take the slack off Tim Duncan. But he can at least get me 1 or 2 points. Yeah, with that being said, he only played 12 minutes. I don't know why Pop set him that long. I want to know because was the Thunder playing on a faster pace, the pace that Tim Duncan can't keep up with, or Pop was just saving him for that Game 5 going back to San Antonio. Whatever remains to see. Tony Parker did his thing. He always do his thing. I call him the Frenchman assassin because he always gonna come and play hard. 22 points. And you know, they say he's getting old, but he's still moving like he about 25, 26. Don't count the Spurs out. Right now, it's the best of 5 series. So that format goes now San Antonio, OKC, San Antonio. Now, if the Thunder win in San Antonio and come back to OKC, the Spurs might have a problem. Because Kevin Durant, like I said, he was due for a 40 ball. And he got one. Got that 40 ball. It's a whole different situation now. Team is looking hungry now. I'm looking at the people that contribute to this win. Of course, Russell Westbrook gonna play a contribute. 14.7 rebounds, 15 assists. That's Russell Westbrook. Dion Waiters, 17 points off the bench. So this is twice now that he came off the bench and has put up more than 13 points, which is a good fit for him. I like that. Come off the bench, they give you another score, another option. Enes Kanter, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Steven Adams, 16 points, 11 rebounds. So you got your big man actually scoring, beating up the Spurs in the paint. That's what happened. Serge Ibaka hitting threes, but I still want Serge Ibaka to play inside out. So when you play inside out, you just become another more lethal weapon for your team out there to get wins. But other than that, Kevin Durant, man, was awesome. I don't know if he watched his Mother movie again from the other day, but he did that on Mother's Day. That was real awesome, man. Kevin Durant, man, top 3 player in the league. You know, I go LeBron, KD, Russell, Steph. Man, the list goes on, man. You know, LaMarcus Aldridge might be a top 10 player. Kawhi Leonard is top 10 to me. Yeah, man, these guys are special, man. If the Thunder win this game tomorrow night, yeah, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be ugly in San Antonio if the Thunder win. Um, like I said, Cavaliers they won at 4. I was thinking the Hawks would win at 5, at least give them a game, but they couldn't even win a game. They could have won 2 games in their hand. They couldn't do it. Um, until that, you already know. I would have this right here. Anybody want this? Leave a contact for me, and I'll mail this to you. If you were a true believer, but who want a Hawks towel, man? Get that out of here, man. It's all caps, everything over here. Cleveland all in. You already know 216, born and raised. Let's get it, baby. Our team is destined for greatness. 8 more wins to go. You already know who I am. It's your boy Tay Wiggs. Follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. Yes, sir.